Hey Sassy fam, welcome to your mid-month check-in for August. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello, my name is Christina. I do provide mid-month check-in, which is a baseline reading only, no clarification. Like always, your sign will be time-stamped in the description box as well as the comments. I got you. You guys, before we do anything else, attention must be paid. Literally, this channel cannot be what it is without you. This is not a me thing, this is a we thing. All channels are essentially a community, or at least they should be cared for and cultivated that way. That is my belief as someone who runs a full-time channel. So thank you. Thank you for your time, energy, and your efforts, for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you. We've grown. Well, we've grown. Oh my, it's been a hell of a ride, as you know. Some of you have been with me for 2 years or more. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And there's so much stuff coming up, you guys. There's so much stuff coming. I don't just mean readings. We're going to be doing other things too. Promise. More news on that to come. Now, in the general sense, I have been encouraging the collectives to send me postcards. Please, please, you guys, I have an art project in mind that I want to make for the background. So if you haven't yet already, thank you for everyone who so far has sent me postcards and cards and letters. Thank you. I want to keep seeing that. My business mailbox is listed in the description box. That's where you can send me all the postcards and anything else, your letters, you name it. Okay, I receive them all, eventually. Sometimes I get a little behind, but yeah, no, eventually I will, I promise. But please keep sending me your postcards if you are so inclined. Thank you. Also, we are on Facebook now. I'm going to continue to advertise that because it's still a relatively new account. But guys, just within the first couple of weeks, we had over 1,000 followers. So it's been cool. It's been really, really cool. Part of me is almost a little bit, just a little bit. Part of me is just a little glad I got banned on Instagram. Just a little bit. It's been a good experience, and hopefully I will see you there. That's my point. And finally, before we get into it, because I said, Christina, we can't be doing these at 3 hours at a pop, and even I agree with myself. I want to go ahead and advocate this. It is not paid for. It's not sponsored. This is of my own free will, which is what I like to do when I work with products and they actually work for me. I'd like to just advocate them, okay? This tarot deck, I have been working with it. It's been beautiful. Just a great experience, and this is by Dreamy Moons Tarot. Before I was banned on Instagram, I actually connected with Dreamy Moons, and she's based in Australia, and she makes her own stuff, her own spiritual art tools, and it's just been amazing. It was worth the wait. It took a couple months for this to come in because she is not a giant manufacturer. She is an individual who creates her own stuff, and I would like to pitch for that. This has been a great deck. I love working with it, and this is going to be our baseline today. So again, that's Dreamy Moons Tarot. Yeah? Okay, you guys, like I said, timestamps in the description box, and I will see you at your sign. Leo, honey, like always, you were up first. What's going on for Leo, please? Mid-August. Show me mid-August, please, for Leo. We're going to do a very brief yours and theirs placements today. Show me that Leo energy, please, for mid-August. What is going on for Leo, please? What's going on for Leo and their person? The Emperor. Oh, yes. Ace of Wands. Oh my. Queen of Cups. I like it. We'll take it. Let's cash that. Let's take that to the bank. I like it. I like it. So we got some Big Daddy energy here. Okay. The Emperor. Strong-willed. Yes. Control-ish. Fixed sign, you know. But standing in our power, there is a certain level of fortitude in you that says, I'm going to do this. You got an Ace of Wands lighting you. Okay? There's something here for which you have a very strong opinion about that makes you feel very good, and you energetically are opening towards it very fluidly, I might add, with the Queen of Cups and your future orientation. So there is something here that you are gravitating towards, and you're like, I'm claiming that. Mark my words, Christina, I'm claiming it. The Emperor's like, I know what's up. And as the Emperor who knows what's up, I see an Ace of Wands in front of me. And I want it. I like it. I like it. It's claiming. I dig it. There's someone surrounding you. Six of Cups. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. They're into you too. That's the long and short of it. That's the long and short of it. Yeah. Six of Cups, I got repetitive soul bond energy. So Six of Cups is, you can say, is a reduced version of the Lovers, you bet. Nostalgia, you've known this person a long time. You have shared cups, shared memories, shared time spent, a reflection of each other's emotions, seeing in each other, the soul bond, the frequency that just happens easily. That kind of thing where you have a feeling with that other person without much definition, rhyme, or reason. Okay, but for the most part, we have some lovely soul bond energy here. It's quite lovely. Page of Pentacles. They are open to the investment of the Lovers, a very strong connection with you. They're opening up to it, so I don't know why it's in terms of opening up. I would like to clarify that Page of Pentacles because it looks so tentative to me, like it's almost a little shy. But it's like they're trying to open up their energy to you more strongly because it is a very strong connection. But it's interesting. They seem to be responding to your signal. So if you're giving out a signal to this person, they're into it. But there you go. You're showing me Queen of Cups in future. They're showing me the Lovers. It's like, hell yes. We got this. I like this, honey. This is good mojo. Let's go. Let's go. Shared energy. Eight of Wands. Communication. Two of Wands. Decision made. Temperance. This is beautiful. Through communication, through the decision making of seeing each other, through communicating, you two have a gorgeous energy of shared patience towards each other, a certain respect for each other's time, temperance, and basic principles of being able to work things out. It's actually quite lovely. And the more you two communicate and see each other, the lovelier the connection gets. You two have a certain way of knowing how to work with each other's energies without stepping on anyone's toes or anything like that. It's quite lovely. That's the both of you. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I like the communication between you two. You two have a way of kind of soothing each other. I don't want to sound cheesy, but it's almost like you soothe each other on the soul level. You know what I mean? It's just that basic pleasure from communicating with that person. You know what I'm saying? That person who you know is just unique to you or a special bond to you. It's soothing. You can't get it from any other source. It's like I used to say about the Six of Cups all the time. You can't just go to Costco and pick it up, honey. No, you can't replicate it. It's an El Original, okay? You can't. This person's energy is screaming. Original connection. You can't just pick this up anywhere. It's the Six of Cups and the Lovers. Oh my God, that's soul bonded not once but twice, and their energy's like yes. Yes. Yes to Leo. And you're like, yes, I'm feeling it. They're like, yes, I am too. But I like how you two talk. You make each other feel good. There's really no other way to interpret that other than the fact that you two make each other feel good. Okay. And it's quite lovely and it's natural. Their Page of Pentacles, despite the strength of their energy, and their energy, I'm going to tell you right now, is strong. They got some strong energy they're packing right there. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the Lovers in this deck. It's so gorgeous. Oh. And the Six of Cups, which is always peaceful and beautiful. Page of Pentacles, you're showing me on your midline Ace of Wands. So whatever it is you're packing, they're interested in buying. Forgive the crude analogy, but it's there. But it's kind of like in terms of your signal. When you put out that Ace of Wands or the signal, they're like, yes, I will invest in that. But the both of your energies become remarkably stronger in the future. I would love to know when that is. It could be by Sag season. It could be by the next water season, which is Scorpio. But I don't know. I like the way you two talk to each other. It has a lot of healing elements just for fun. We'll see if there's an overview here. Connection coming soon. Oh, I'm glad I pulled the extra. I didn't need to and I didn't have to. It's kind of like, duh. I can tell you two enjoy talking to each other. But there's going to be an upcoming date, meeting with this person soonish. When, I don't know. We're not doing time checks today. However, it's happening. This is gorgeous. Roll with it. Put out your little flare gun. They respond. Keep it going. Give it time. This is a very strong connection, and it will continue to deepen over time. That's all I know. You can't rock a Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and Temperance without time. You just can't. Literally over time, and as you two continue to connect and communicate, this connection becomes much deeper, stronger. And frankly, it's unquestionable. You two have a very unique language and experience of each other. I don't know how else to put it, but it's fucking gorgeous, and we should all be so lucky, honey. Advice, please. We're going to do advice. We're going to do advice. Show me advice, please. I don't think you'll need it. Just don't send out your flare gun, honey. You'll be fine. But you're standing up as Empress, like, I got this. Thank you, Christina. I'll take it from here. All right, you go ahead, baby. You go ahead. You take over that steering wheel. I think you want to. I love this. You're showing me Queen of Cups, Lovers, Temperance. It's beautiful. But mind you, this is a strong connection that unfolds gently over time. It is through communication and connectivity. Communication and connectivity. And it is someone whom you do know. And you know that. You know who they are. The Emperor knows. The Emperor knows who he's dealing with. Advice, please, to Leo. Advice, please, to Leo. No, like I said, you don't need much. Advice, please, to Leo. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice. If there's any lingering confusion, particularly in regards to how you feel, okay, your pleasure principles, the things that light you up on the more personal level. If there's any confusion in that, stick to the determination in the interim, okay, about what is correct for you. You know that this energy is correct for you. Why there might be some confusion surrounding it now in present day, I don't know, because it unfolds so beautifully over time and so strongly. Like I said, it's unquestionable in future. No one doubts this connection at all. It's so terribly strong and terribly unique. But anyway, whatever confusion, there are going to be times when you have a tendency to get up here, you know, and your feelings can get lost in translation. I want your Queen of Swords to override that Two of Swords and be like, you know what? Okay, sometimes I get confused and maybe I get caught up in here. All that. Forget all that, I should say. And Queen of Swords, I'm going to stick to what I know. I know the truth of this. I know the truth of this connection. I know how to balance it. And I know also, P.S., that it's correct for me. So even though sometimes you might get into a headspace of confusion and sometimes overwhelmed with your feelings, that Queen of Swords is determined, I need to do what's correct for me. I know this connection's correct for me. I need to give it space, and it will become a magnificent thing over time. It will become increasingly strong. And it becomes increasingly strong over very basic principles of communication, action, and connectivity. And if that's all you gotta do, honey, if I could make it happen. Okay? God, I would like to know when this thing becomes solid. Jeez Louise. Anyway, this is beautiful. This is great. Good job. Keep going. Send out your signal flare. They love it. They're all over it. Okay? I like this Page of Pentacles. Hi, Leo. What's up? It's the Lovers. It's like whatever. That's great. That's beautiful. Leo, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Sag, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Based on reading only, no clarification. Show me. Show me Sagittarius, please. Show me Sagittarius, please. I remember your last reading. I was very happy to see for you a connection was being created in that moment, in that time, in that space, and that was really nice to see that for you. What's going on, please, for that Sagittarian energy? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. We're going to do a very light yours and theirs today for that mid-month. Show me Sag in their person. Show me Sag in their person, please. Two of Swords. King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. If there was some confusion for you in the past, please know it seems like you're bypassing that. You're going into a King of Cups that says, oh, which is so you. It's like, oh, whatever. Oh, hey, look, there's some confusion here, but there's no need to overthink it. I know what my feelings are. I know what my feelings are. And then you're showing me Wheel of Fortune, okay? The person surrounding you, excuse me, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They're into you. Yes, they do. They have a strong sense of self. That's so funny. On that midline, Leo had that same person in that same position. And then we have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. We also have some strong water here. I'm seeing that more is reflected of you. So you are both showing me a willingness to try and or open up. I would love to clarify your Wheel of Fortune in the future, but you're showing me a place of, okay, it started out here in a kind of low-level negative space. Forget all that. I'm the King of Cups. I know what's going on. Sometimes we are confused, right? Sometimes we are confused. But at the end of the day, you have to trust that you know your feelings. What's the shared energy like? We got the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. There is an expectation on both of your parts to some extent. The both of you have an expectation that there will be communication again, or that the energy is going to come back around again. Now, don't take offense to that. There's no need to. There is love here, and sometimes it goes quiet. Somebody somewhere distinctly needed to work out what their feelings are. So the Knight of Cups tends to be our very fluid emotional space. It's a little more tentative, it's a little more shy, it requires a little more vulnerability as opposed to, say, the boldness of the Chariot, which is really undisputed love energy. The Knight of Cups is a little more shaky, he's a little more nervous, but he is a little bit more on the romantic side, trying to open up, i.e. vulnerability. Somebody has to go into, and it could be the both of you, a kind of place of retreat with that 4 of Swords, and it's like, I need to figure out what I'm trying to say, and it's coming from a place of feeling. One of the both of you wants what it is that you are trying to express to come out just so, or just right. Now, it could be you, because I see that you do have a tendency, at least the Sag I'm looking at, of course, reverse energies as it applies, has a tendency to overthink their feelings. However, the bigger part of your heart space says, fuck that. Whatever that is, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm the King of Cups. I got a big heart space, and I know it. So there might be some confusion here. I'm not going to allow that confusion to dictate my life. So I have every reason to believe this is more you. There is a feeling process in you that's hard for you to open up sometimes and to be vulnerable, and sometimes you go into a place of retreat and to better understand your feelings so that they can flow from you more naturally, okay? And in so doing, you're creating a space of positive change for you in that process of just being like, you know what, fuck confusion. I know what I'm feeling. And they're showing me positive response. So you got this, okay? They're showing me a strong sense of self, individuation, 9 of Pentacles, someone who's fiercely independent, someone who is capable, someone who's sturdy, someone who can stand on their own 2 feet, someone who can cultivate their own damn garden, right? And they're telling me that, yeah, they want to try. The result in their future orientation is positive, so they're reacting to you positively. Now, the 3 of Wands for the both of you is interesting. You both have a certain level of expectation of communicating and or seeing each other again. Perhaps you might be at a distance now. Perhaps the both of you are kind of in an interim where there might be a temporary separation. 4 Swords also has that built-in concept of a calendar time or a month. I typically see it as absence. So 4 Swords isn't necessarily healing so much as retreat, quiet, silence, nothing. Okay? We should be putting a little bit more into ourselves, but it's not like serious healing like Temperance or the Hermit would indicate. So while we're in this space of interim, I'm not quite sure what this is. Somebody here is in an interim of separation with their person. We're taking the time out to garner our feelings so we can express them just so. Why is that coming across so delicately? There's something in you I do believe you want to say. And the confusion thing's not enough for you. It's kind of like, I know what my feelings are. I do. But I do want to take a time out to make sure I'm expressing them just so. It's important to me. The energy's saying. In 3 of Wands, there's the expectation that things will be changing in the relative future. Okay, in terms of connectivity and or communication, bingo, as I said that. And bingo was his name. Oh. Communication will be coming in. When? I could not say. We got a Queen of Cups underlined. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Does not have to be. But yes, you are trying to open up, even if it's the smallest form of page. And this is coming down heavily to what looks like communication that is active. Okay? And there's that expectation that things will be expressed and shifted for the positive. Let's get advice, please, from Spirit. Advice from the universe. Advice from Spirit. Just advice. No oracles today. I'm finding I get caught way too much. I get caught up in oracles way too much sometimes. So I'd rather just ask for advice. I'm like, the mid-month should not be taking 3 hours. What's going on, please? Advice for Sag, for some of you. Okay. Oh, sorry. Justice for some of you. Again, that kind of fell out. Let's get some active advice. Do right by you. Make sure that your thoughts are clarified. 5 of Cups, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Cups. In that space of being able to not pay so much attention to disappointments and regrets and not feed into it, because, you know, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. It's kind of like I have a reason to believe, Sag, because back here at that 2 of Swords, that sometimes you get a feeling, a sense of loss in your cups, more so about your ability to speak towards your feelings. I don't think it's really old past and regrets that are haunting you. It's more like coming from, how come I can't always just say what I want to say? Because I feel it. I know I feel it. I got big feelings of it. Yes, you do. And they're beautiful. I got big feelings. How come I can't just say what I want to say? And I think that's where the biggest sense of remorse or sadness comes from within you. I don't know that these are old aches and pains playing up on you in present day. I think it has more to do with the fact that you're not always able to vocalize what you feel, despite the fact that you have big feelings. So again, reverse energy applies. Okay, overall this is positive. They're showing me positive receptivity to you, your energy, and for some reason you two are at an interim. There doesn't seem to be much happening in terms of communication and or meeting, but that's going to change. Literally, you're showing me change. They're showing me I'm open to that. Very much so. Strong attraction for you or around you. Okay, a lot of heat principles there. And there's the expectation that this is going to happen. Some sort of communication. Will it be life-changing? I don't know. But I do know your words, they kind of get into a vulnerable space within you. And you're feeling a sort of press to speak them. But not pressure, but that you want them just so. And I think the biggest, if we can just suspend that and stop letting it dictate our emotions, the Hanged Man, stop giving this so much credence, we'll be able to bring this together more successfully. Again, 3 Cups, there will be connectivity soon. Again, if you're dealing with Leo, if you have strong Leo in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. But yes, there is some upcoming connectivity and communication. It might be both. I don't think it's as far out as Libra season. I'm not seeing too much consistency in terms of time. I just know that it's coming up relatively soon. Around now, you know, or within the next few weeks. But for some reason I am seeing an interim, a separation of energies, but it's a gentle separation. It's not like it's angry. It doesn't feel that way. So I hope that helps you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Aries, welcome to your mid-month check-in. Baseline reading only. No clarification. What's going on for Aries? We're going to do a light version of yours and theirs today. Show me what I need to see, please. For Aries in their person, show me what I need to see, please, for Aries in their person. Show me Aries, let's do one more. Show me Aries in their person, please. What's going on for Aries, please? Page of Wands. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, some back and forth, the Sun. Well, okay. There's some confusion about how to be happy, but you're determined to be happy, whatever that is. We went from Page of Wands, a little bit of interest, a little bit of curiosity, 2 of Pentacles. I don't know what the hell's going on. Some back and forth, back and forth. Sun. Good turnaround. I like that. Good job. Of course, if I clarified this to death, I would see a lot more, but okay, that's fine. The one surrounding, please. Okay. The Ace of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Empress. Somebody who's going through a hell of a job understanding their worth and their value. Okay. Specifically, you're kind of going through this version of, I put some of my energy out there, Page of Wands. I'm trying to be open. I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to show interest. Okay, but I'm confused. 2 of Pentacles. I don't always know what to do. And there's a back and forth process about what my feelings are, what happiness is, how do I get there, am I putting enough into this, are they, da 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 da. And then you're showing me the Sun. So that's a lovely turnaround. So whatever that is, you're trying to figure out about what it is to make you happy with yourself in this connection, what it is that you're looking for in a connection, love, life, glory, in the name of love, all that. It's looking like you figure it out. They themselves are going through a serious phase of trying to understand what their worth is. Okay? And it's the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. There's something here in their understanding that says, I need to figure out, Ace of Swords, figuring it out. Strong truths, recognition of strong truths, and acting upon them. Why am I disappointed in love energy? What's going on with me? Why do I sometimes feel unhappy even though love is here? And then the Empress. So you're trying to figure out things your way. They're trying to figure out things their way. They have a lot of internal stuff they need to deal with. You, it's like you're trying to make sense of love and happiness in your world. And what does that look like? And is there a point to this? Theirs is kind of coming from an internal space, with a stronger understanding of who they are and what they're about and what they deserve as the Empress. Okay? Shared energy here. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Your two energies have been like molasses. Okay? It's a little slow. And you have both wondered at various points about what is the point of this? What is the point of this? I got my shit. They got their shit. As you should. You're two different people, so you're going to have two different levels of shit. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name's Christina. I do believe that real tarot reflects real life, and if you've been around my channel, you know that. I'm also a real person with a real personality, and I also tend to use real language. There you go. King of Wands, that's you, baby. Look, I just want you to know that while this process, Two of Pentacles, can take away from our confidence and make us feel unsure about ourselves, particularly in the connection that you are in with this person, because things don't look solid. They don't. I admit, they don't look solid. You two don't have a solid, on-the-ground relationship. Not that I can see. There is a little bit of detachment. Quite a bit of detachment. I don't see a lot of active communication. I don't see a lot of active in the real world energy. In fact, everything you're telling me is slow, so slow, to the point that you wonder what substantiates it. What's the point? Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving fucking slow. Whatever this connection is, there's something here. It confuses me, and I'm trying to figure out its place in my life. Right? What's the outcome of this? You don't know. And it's hard living in that space if I don't know. Now, I'll grant you, Aries is a little more capable of existing. I don't know, but I'm going to keep going ahead. And that's what you're doing. You're still the King of Wands. You still have drive, ambition, fire, passion, all of that. All the trademarks of Aries is here. Okay? You're still burning your pathway regardless of those question marks, is what a true Aries does. I don't know everything, but that doesn't excuse me from not moving forward. Correct. So as you continue to move forward into something that clearly, well, frankly, doesn't have a clear outcome. Not right now, not in present day. Not for either one of you is it clear. Your connection, let me make that clear to you. The connection between the two of you is clear to neither one of you. You're working with a certain level of confusion and doubt. So are they. Theirs is more internal. It's going slow, and you both at more than one point have been like, I don't know, what is this? What's going on here? But has not kept you from being you. Good. Like I said, Aries, honey, you gotta burn. You just do. Regardless of whatever this is. You just gotta keep going. And in so doing, as you both make efforts, no matter how... I know this seems inconceivable, honey. Trust me, from my eyes it looks that way too. I know, I understand. It's so slow going. There's so little connectivity here. And yet at the same time, you're both proposing to me fabulous outcomes. Or at least the potential of it. Ace of Wands is renewal here. There's a signal coming up. There's a flare. There's something that suggests, let's do this. And of course, if I get in and I dug the hell out of this, because you know I like to dig, but that's not what we're doing today. But if I dug the hell out of this, I would see the shit you had to learn. I would see the stuff they had to learn. And I would see the stuff that you both had to learn together. Okay? You are still you. Keep on. I'm not suggesting you wait. What I'm saying is you need to live your life. regardless of the confusion of whatever this connection is or how it presents itself or how unstable it is, because it's not stable either. Sorry, it's just not. You got to keep moving forward. They got things they got to learn. But I do know this, kind of like Leo's, the fantastic outcome is there. And it's dependent on both of you doing what you need to do for yourselves. You achieve the sun. They achieve Empress status, understanding what they are worth and what they should be valuing within themselves and within their connectivity. You're both showing me Ace of Wands, the willingness to renew. Okay, and to try it again. Or at least be more open to it. Strongly so. And it comes down to you being yourself. They got to do what they got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And you both, I grant you, with reasonable expectation, have doubted this connection. What's the point of it? What's the point of it? Where's the going, Christina? You tell me. You know? Because from my eyes, it looks great. It looks great. But you got stuff to do, and so do they. Theirs is an internal process. They really literally need to understand where that disappointment in their love energy is coming from. Why do they turn around, look at their cups, and feel dissatisfied? Why do they feel disappointed by relationships of the past, or the stuff they've been involved in doesn't chalk up to much? Somebody here needs to look at that before they can understand what their value and truth is as the Empress. Okay? Advice, please. Advice, please, to Aries. Advice, please, to Aries. You keep doing you. I know many of you are kicking ass and taking names. I have no doubt. You keep doing you. You keep burning that energy. You have to. You just can't stop, honey. You just can't stop. Don't rest on your laurels and don't ever wait. Okay, 3 of Wands. I just told you not to wait. And that's exactly what you're working on. 3 of Wands. You are trying to... There's something in here, that expectation. While many of you are engaging in laborious activities, like I said, you still doing you. You're still burning. And for some of you, burning at both ends of the wick, okay? Which I understand and I appreciate. I've got Aries, double Aries in my chart. I understand. 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. I'm working, Christina, and I'm working hard. Yes, you is, okay? And in that doing, though, it's the 3 of Wands. It's kind of like in the background noise of your mind. You're not trying to give it too much weight. Is that there is an element of waiting. But it's like you're not trying to give it attention either. In other words, you're not living to wait, nor should you. You've got stuff to do. So despite the fact that your energy says, yeah, this connection is confusing. Okay? I don't know what the purpose of it, and it looks like they have similar thoughts. You still need to get on with your energy. And you being consistently you is going to help things turn up on the other side. Okay, so I'm glad to see that 3 of Wands is behind your active energy. In other words, there's this idea of something's on the horizon, but it's in the background and you're not actively waiting. There is an expectation there, but it's mild. You're obviously preoccupied elsewhere. Okay, so my advice is from Spirit or Universe or God or whatever it is you want to call it, is to keep on keeping on. Do not wait. That needs to be a background, not your upfront exposure, but a background. Okay? Is that, yeah, there is something there, but you're not trying to live for it. That will unfold itself over time. You've got other things to do. So do they. Aries, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Aquarius, welcome to your mid-month check-in. Baseline reading only, no clarification. What's going on? We're going to do a light version of yours and theirs today. Show me what's going on, please. Show me what's going on, please, for Aquarius and their person. What's going on, please, for Aquarius and their person. What's going on? Oh, I hope not. 3 swords for some of you. Caught my attention. What's going on, please, for Aquarius? 9 of Wands. You tired. 9 of Crystals. And you stressed out. 2 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there's love here. And it's not the easiest of things. You feel it particularly on your side. 9 and 9. That's heavy, strong individuation energy. It kind of feels like you're carrying the weight of this love on your back, right? I'm the only one putting all the energy into this. I'm the only one mentally stressing out about this. And it is love energy here. And hopefully it does smooth out. Perhaps September might be significant for some of you. But there is this exhaustion in your energy that suggests I'm either A, tired of holding out for love. It seems inconceivable at this point. Or 2, I'm doing all the work in the name of love. Oh, some of you just kicked off in the comments right there. So they say the person, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands. I can tell, okay, I get it. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay. We got a relationship here. I am not one of these people that says, oh, 4 of Wands is marriage. No, that's not how tarot works. 4 of Wands can mean marriage. It can mean commitment, but it typically means your energy plus my energy equals a relationship. I stand up for you, you stand up for me. That is the 4 of Wands. And then we can build a home or walls or boundaries around that. Okay? When we have the 4 structure, we can build walls. So, yes, it can be marriage or it can just be a relationship of some sort. This person is telling me that, yes, they are a little emotionally absent in their heart space, and they seem to be aware of it. They have a large heart space, Ace of Cups. I'd like to clarify it. In other words, they can remember better days when their heart was fuller. They can sometimes be emotionally absent with the 8 of Cups. They weren't always like that, and I think that they have those days where it just seems like they're not there, not here. But they're still in a relationship with you. There is still love here, the both of you. And I can see why you're a little tired, why you're drained, okay? For some reason, this person's energy suggests to me, I know what it's like to have a full heart, Christina, but sometimes I'm absent, okay? Shoot me. Sometimes I'm absent. I'm still in this with Aquarius, all right? So I don't know what they're trying to work out, but yeah, it's there. The love is there, you're tired, you're exhausted, and I know you feel like the love energy is riding all on you because they're absent, right? And it's all on me. I'm over here being exhausted trying to work with these cups, you know. And I can see why. They're a little absent. Let's see what's going on with the shared. What's going on? The Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Y'all's going to keep on keeping on, okay? There is no immediate plans to change anything. You two share a great deal of real world, authenticated, minted 3D energy. It's not just spiritual and emotional connectivity. There's a lot of 3D here. So in other words, you two share a whole life. You share a whole existence. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. You both seem to be aware of that. So while there is stress in your relationship, while there is strain, okay, in the foundation and the 10 of Pentacles, and it does feel like it's relationships riding on me, man. They are emotionally absent, but they're still in there with you. Sometimes. I know they have a bigger heart space than that, but for some reason they've checked out. But they're still there. So are you. Will there be a turnaround? Not that I can tell, not yet, not immediately. The only thing I'm seeing is that you both have declared and or maintained to me the balance. In other words, you're continuing on as things are in the interim. So I hope that both of you get into a space where you can better express your love energy, communicate it, remember it, allow it to be a little more fluid, where you don't feel like everything's on you, and they don't feel like I have to check out. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel that they check out, but they do. They're aware of it, though, because I can see where they're coming from. So you two have a solid foundation. That's there. I would like to see some evidence of healing, okay? But for the most part, there's still love here, and there's still a sense of balance, okay? 7 of Pentacles, yes, it's been like this for some time. I know, I can see that. It's been like this for some time, and of course that's why your energy is so worn down. Let me know if you're dealing with Capricorn, you don't have to be. Okay, advice please. How would you advise Aquarius at this time? And the split, again, let me know if you're dealing with Capricorn. Yes, it's been slow going like this for some time, but you two are highly, highly, highly invested in each other. You're showing me kind of like peace. Okay? I do my bit, you do your bit. I do my bit, you do your bit. Alright? We're cool? We're cool. Alright? I don't know if that's enough for you in the long term, but it seems to be enough for you now, for the both of you. Alright? I would love to clarify it. I can tell this person has a beautiful cup, but for some reason they're absent in it. I don't know. You feel the stress and strain of it. Sometimes you feel like you're too much on your own, that they're kind of emotionally absent. I see it. I see it. I see it. And I'm sure that they have their reasons too. Okay. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, there's the simple truth of it. Okay, we know at this time, and here's your master symbol, of course, is the Ace of Swords right there in the middle. We know that the emotional investment is small at this time. This is a truth, and it feels like a harsh truth, but we again continue to maintain the balance. I'm not saying the long term, I'm saying the immediate short term of a kind of agreement between you two, and it's likely an unspoken agreement, but still an agreement nonetheless. That while the heart space might be small, okay, we have agreed, verbally or otherwise, to continue on. All right? That has been the agreement thus far. All right, we'll check up on you in your next reading, see what's going on here, but just please know it's looking like, for now, things are going to continue. Okay? Aquarius, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Gemini, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Based on reading only, no clarification. What's going on? We're going to do a light version of yours and theirs today. Show me what I need to see, please, for Gemini and their person. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for Gemini and their person. What's going on? Interesting. Let's do one more. Show me what I need to see, please, for Gemini and their person. A little fragmented, just a little bit. Let's take a look. The Empress, somewhat of importance to us. Yes, Taurus, Libra energy as well. It does not have to be. It's funny. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. That's what kept catching my eye. You see that gold is so high on the reflection that it's distracting me. I was like, what is that flashing on the screen? Wow, that deck's gnarly, man. Those are really cool. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's it. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please, for Gemini and their person. There's some fragmentation there. Justice. Chariot. Hanged Man. It's interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Hanged Man reverse. Oh good, I was about to give you a mini lecture on the mid-month and I ain't got time for that. Good job. I'm glad I caught that, because as we know, the Hanged Man sometimes is like, what the hell's going on with that? Especially since I read in the reverse so you can see them in the upright. That's what happened. So the Hanged Man is in the reverse. Interesting. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. King of Swords. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. It started out as friends, huh? Yeah, the best ones usually do. Also not just friends at Three of Pentacles. I have to clarify this all the time in tarot. Three of Pentacles is literally the first time we see stability structure. The very first time. Okay, so interpret it as a platform. You start there, like square one, and then it can spring into other things. A Three of Cups, a Six of Pentacles, a 10, a Six of Cups. I don't know, but Three of Pentacles is typically the start point, and i.e. usually gets interpreted as friendship, cooperation, and in work, colleague, co-workers, that kind of thing. So they're showing me friends first. You two have a strong base for cooperation, friendship, and the ability to work together. They're also showing me Knight of Cups. It kind of converted. That's the whole point. Again, we started back here, and their energy took an emotional pathway. Knight of Cups. It took an emotional pathway. Romanticism, vulnerability, emotional expression. They're showing to me determination in future when it comes to you. You're also showing me a certain level of, okay, I know what's best for me, and I want to move towards it. I like that. Justice, the Chariot, our fastest in-love vehicle. Whew. Right? Whew. Hanged Man in reverse. Brilliant. I was about to yell at you. Are you showing me Justice in the Chariot, and then you're going to go and Hanged Man me? Thank God I caught that on the reverse. I was like, wait a minute. That looks upright to me. That can't be right. That's good news. That's good news. Don't waste that energy, honey. That's beautiful. Shared. Two of Wands, discussion, the Emperor, you might both share Aries, judgment. Wow. That's a lot of declaration here. There was the easy sort of energy between you two in the past in order to communicate effectively as friends, to work things out and balance things just so. So again, you two had a premise of a lot of things in common: cooperation, fairness and justice, not wanting to intrude too much on the other person's energy, taking things just right, just slow, being correct, all right, always trying to be correct. There's something about your communication that suggests we don't, Justice, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. There's something in your communication pattern that suggests we don't cross certain lines, but we do enjoy what we're building here, okay? And so you two kept at it. The Chariot, Knight of Cups, the Emperor. When you two get into a place of emotionality, you both actually feel quite strong. Like things feel right. I think you both have a tendency to kind of clamp down on your feelings. That doesn't mean you don't have them. On the contrary, the both of you actually have a great deal of them. You're both showing me an expression of love towards each other. But with the strong will of the Emperor, so you two may not be terribly expressive about what you naturally feel, but what you naturally feel is actually quite a bit. So you both might have some very strong areas in your chart. Then you're showing me Hanged Man in reverse. It's kind of like you're saying, okay, I want to do what's right for me. I got strong feelings. I don't want a Hanged Man. I don't want to wait anymore. You put it in reverse. That's brilliant. I don't need any more perspective. I don't need any more time out. I know where I'm going. I have enough time with this person. I know where this is going, or I know where it could go. We both have feelings for each other. This is stupid. Hanged Man in reverse. Let's go. They're telling me yes. That's great. But it's a strong yes. This person has a strong mind, and sometimes they can be very cutting with their words, or witty or charming. Okay, as the King and Queen of Swords, as you know, often suggest when it comes to positive love. And this is positive love momentum. So their energy, instead of being interpreted as cold, is being shown to me as sharp mind, witty, charming. They don't mince words. They can sometimes be very blunt. As you know, you're Gemini. And then you're both showing me Judgment. It's kind of like literally telling me as a tarot reader, this was a matter of time. Which is lovely. It's a matter of time. And when I say matter of time, there's time built into this. You might have known this person and kind of kept that platform for friendship and cooperation upwards and open for about 3 years or more. Possibly less, but somewhere around there. So when I say it was a matter of time, yeah. You two have been working out a platform. And it's almost like the Emperor saying, the both of you, I have feelings, so do you. They're strong. I don't have a page. Do you have a page? No, I don't have a page. Do you have a page? No. No? My feelings are stronger than that? And mine are too. Okay. You want to do something about it? Yes. Yes, I do. So it's kind of coming across like that. You know, so that kind of tells me you too might have a tendency to be like... Vulnerability is probably hard, in other words, for the both of you. All right, but you two have something here that built up over time. And it may not have started out that way. It might have started out as colleagues and friends and stuff like that. Like I said, the best connections usually do. But you've learned to trust each other. Sorry about that. You've learned to trust each other over time. Through consistency of communication and demonstrating personality, you two actually match quite well in your frequencies. So that's some good news. I like this. You both have a lot in common. And frankly, for the both of your energies, it was just a matter of time. I like how your Hanged Man came out in reverse. I know what's best for me. I'm in love with this person. I got to move forward. I got to do what's right for me. And they're saying yes. Let's see what the overview is here. Bingo, bango. Do we dare call it love, Gemini? I do believe we dare. I do believe we dare. Excuse me. Advice, please, for Gemini. 2 of Cups, yes. I like this. When you come out of Hanged Man, I could not say. I just know that in this respect, it was a matter of time for the both of you. Advice, please, for Gemini. Advice, please, for Gemini. There's that sense of justice. Page of Swords. So if that helps you at all, there's that justice. Some of you are just now becoming acquainted with the concept of the fairness and the give and take you have given each other over the years. The platform building, consistency of energy. You've shown me consistency. I've shown you consistency. I like what I have to offer. You do too. I understand and see that we know how to work well together, that we have a lot in common. And for some reason, that took a lot of observation there. It took a lot of observation there to figure that out. How much you two are alike, how fair you have always been, and how consistent your energies have always been over time. And through that consistency, the feelings were born, I believe. But yeah, they're here. You're showing me love across the midline and a strong sense of will and responsibility for the both of you. High Priestess, Two of Cups. There it is again, Knight of Cups. It's love, baby. This is what we call love. That's love, honey. And the thing is, we're already feeling it on the intuitive level with the High Priestess. I do believe you both are kind of silent about it. And it's hard for the Emperor to be vulnerable. But you both feel it quite strongly. You feel it intuitively, even if you're separated. You probably connect through dreams. I have every reason to believe that with the High Priestess there. Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no doubt you two show or share dream language. That's absolutely a given. Look at that. Look at that. Just love across the board. You feel it intuitively, so do they. It's beautiful. They're showing me the Knight of Cups. It's consistency. You two have gotten to know each other well over the years, and when you realize that, and you can kind of see it, the more you move into that space of the Hanged Man. But here's the thing. What I like is that you're studying or learning about the justification of the balance between you two over the years, but you already innately feel your feelings. It's kind of like you're looking back on it. Oh, okay, well, if I add these things together, well, that would make sense why I'm feeling these feelings. I like how you do the math after the fact, Gemini. That's great. All right, put in the comments as you see fit. I hope this helped you. Take care. Be well. Libra, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only, no clarification. Show me. Libra. No, come on now. No. What's going on? Two of Wands, some communication for some of you, and then also decision-making. That is like now for some of you. We're going to go ahead and do a light version of yours and theirs today. Show me. Okay, that's enough. Six of Crystals. Some of you are looking forward to traveling. Leaving home or going back to home. I don't know which is which, but some of you are like, okay, I think I want to go home now. And some of you are like, okay, I think it's time to go out now. So I don't know which way some of your energy is going. Some of you, it's overdue vacation. Some of you are just looking to travel. Some of you are just looking to travel back home. Okay. But, yeah, there you go. Show me. Show me Libra and their person, please. Show me Libra and their person, please. What's going on? Okay. What's going on? Show me Libra, please, and their person. What's going on, please, for Libra and their person? The Star, Aquarian energy. King of Wands. Page of Cups. Now that's interesting. Had a little bit of an energy rejection there, but there's still a lot of hope in you, a lot of desire in you. Page of Cups is very small, it's very tentative. But you have a lot of energy backing that Page of Cups. Interesting. Who's surrounding you? The Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Two of Swords. You're showing me a great deal of hope and desire, and you try to reduce your energy to a Page of Cups towards someone who, frankly, is coming across as a friend and unsure of their feelings. Okay? There's something here that you feel very strongly for, that you have a lot of hope and desire tied up to. And I believe in your expression to them, you try to reduce your energy to a page to kind of meet their level or comfort level. They're showing me not half as much energy as you have. They're showing me friendship and an overall sense of confusion regarding their feelings and kind of bare minimum interest and or bare minimum communication. In other words, I'm seeing that you have a great deal more feeling for them than they do for you. And it's coming from a space of, I believe Libra's a friend at this time, and I myself am confused about my own feelings. So they may not be in a position. And I respect this. I see Scorpio do this all the time. We got big thoughts, big beliefs, or big feelings, and we try to reduce it to a page so we can try to meet the other person energetically. But the thing is that you're not meeting them energetically. Your energy is already much bigger than theirs. So when it comes out in the real world, you try to make it look small, like it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to meet this person where they are. You can't, because they're not meeting you where you are. Your energy is already much larger than theirs. Okay? They're showing me they're in a space of contemplation. I don't know about that. I'm confused. And because I'm confused, Libra's a friend. Right? And you're showing me all this lovely, beautiful energy that says, I have hopes, desires, wishes, wants, drives, expectations, passion. I'd like to give a little bit of that to you. So you're showing me positivity, okay, in terms of what it is that you're feeling and what you'd like to express. They're showing me, I'm a friend, and I try to keep my interest in communication open to Libra, but ultimately I'm confused about my feelings in the direction of them. Okay, so I can kind of see why you reduced your energy to communicate with them. But I want to let you know right now, you two are not energetically matched at all. They're in another space altogether. Okay? I respect the honesty of your feelings and the strength of them too. I really do. But this person does not seem like they're open to that at this time. Let's see if there's any shared here. The Chariot, the King of Crystals or King of Swords, and the High Priestess. It's interesting. It's almost like strong sense of feeling here and determination. Somebody here is showing me that their feelings are 100% correct and they know it intuitively. And it's kind of like I made up my mind about my feelings. Okay, and I believe that's you. You're telling me that you've done that. You have made up your mind about your feelings. And I know that you have strength and conviction in your feelings. They, however, do not. So please use your wisdom on this, Libra. Balance those scales and understanding that just because you have a strong declaration of your feelings and you know them innately with the High Priestess, and I respect that, that doesn't mean the energy's being given back to you in the way that you clearly want or possibly even expect. Okay? They're nowhere near that. So you might be keeping this to yourself. I got strong feelings for this person and I'm determined that they are correct. I feel it innately. And that's, again, you're showing that over here, you reduce it to a page, most likely to try to meet them where they are. But they're telling me friendship, and I'm not really open to investigation. I myself am confused. Okay, so please be aware of that. It's the Five of Wands, and it is causing tension within you, I believe. You must know this to some extent. We're looking for an Ace of Pentacles here. So while I understand and respect the fact that you know you have strong feelings for this person that are real and valid to you, and you really do believe they're coming from an innate space of the High Priestess, they might be correct for you in your mind and in your heart, but they are not correct for you now. The scales are way off. Way off. They're showing me friendship, minimal interest, and confusion. You're packing the Star, King of Wands, and I'm going to go ahead and take a guess this is you because I got the King of Swords over here at the High Priestess. You're telling me with some strong will of determination that you feel that you have strong feelings for this person. You might have shared them in the past with this person. You might have shared those feelings of being in love, but again, they're giving me no evidence. Now, if I clarified the shit out of that, I'm sure I could dig up some history, sure. Okay? But for right now, I can see that this is causing you tension, yes, and that's because you're showing me a great deal of energy and the output you're receiving does not match it, nowhere near it. So again, you need to understand if this is worth your time, energy, and effort. Just because you're insisting that you are in love with somebody does not mean they're in a position to receive it, and that's going to cause frustration. That's for some of you, not all of you. I'm sorry. Okay? Yet I'd rather you know than not know. If this person is telling you you're a friend or they only see you as friends, believe them. Okay? If they're giving out mixed signals, here's my rule. Mixed signals mean no. There you go. If you want to attach yourself to somebody energetically or otherwise, you want declarations of absolutes. Yes or no, not mixed signals. You know? All right, yeah, just to let you know, I mean, it's just imbalanced. It's entirely imbalanced. They're showing me friendship, and they're not really open to investigation. Blindness, possibly. Okay. Advice, please. Advice, please, to Libra. Yeah, but I'd rather you know than not know. Time is valuable. And while I respect the strength of your feelings, that does not mean they're being met. In fact, I know they're not. That's why you're frustrated, of course. Reverse energies as it applies. I'm sure I'll have many cross-watchers say, no, 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 it's that Libra I have strong feelings for, and they keep calling me a friend. And there you go. You got your answer. The same applies to you. I don't know why people fight me on that. It works both ways, you know. Collective readings being what they are, reversed energy is absolutely a thing. 2 of Wands. 10 of Wands, yeah, the Moon. You may not know, the expectations here are kind of killing you, honey. The expectations are too much. There's an unprecedented amount of expectation in you for things to change, even though you don't want to acknowledge it. But you do. You're kind of holding out hope for communication, but I don't think you understand how much of the strain of this is in your moon energy to kind of carry these big feelings for somebody who cannot show them back to you or reflect them back to you. They're telling me they're friends, and they're confused about anything else. They're literally, it's low level energy. Now, you're showing me Page of Cups for very different reasons. That's because you're blasting off the stars. You're blasting off the King of Wands. You're blasting off the High Priestess and the Chariot. And you know this person's not receiving that energy, so you put it like here, like it's innocent. It's not that big a deal. They're not matching your energy. They're not matching your frequency. And yet there's a level of strain in your kind of moon sacred energy that you don't want to acknowledge. Expectations have become quite large or strenuous. Again, it's that frustration. Okay? Even communicating with this person in the hopes of getting more has become quite much. So please just acknowledge that. You want to meet people where they are in life. You don't want to be like this and somebody's down here. That's never going to work. And you don't want it to be in the reverse either. You want someone to be around here, maybe a little above, a little bit below. But when it's this far apart like that, someone's always going to be reaching and the other person's always going to be shrinking away. Okay? You have a lot of beautiful energy. Find someone who can receive it. Okay. Libra, I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Taurus, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only, no clarification. We're going to do a brief yours and theirs today. Okay. I had half a mind to skip your mid-month. Not to be mean or anything like that. I would never do that to my collectives. But I'm like, maybe I should just skip Taurus. Because I know what's coming out for you tomorrow. We're kicking off the rotation the next couple weeks for Celtic Cross readings, and I admit yours ran a little long. And coming from me, honey, that's saying something. It's a little long, just a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It just, I don't know, it just kind of happened. I don't know. I'm sorry. Worth it. Worth it, though. I think it was worth it. It was a good read. It had its parts, you know. It had its parts. It was worth it. Still, I'm sorry. Even I'm like, that's a bit much. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it useful. Yeah? What's going on, please? What is going on, please? For that Taurus energy. What's up? What's going on? You're going to want to stretch, honey. You're going to want snacks. You're going to want to get a juice box. Okay? That kind of thing. All right. What's going on? Page of Swords. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Four of Crystals. You're working through something. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's kind of you in a nutshell, isn't it? When you're working through something, you have a tendency to, in fact, work and go through a kind of space of retreat, quiet, kind of a calm, quiet Taurus space. It's gentle, it's not rude, it's not meant to be. Okay. You can have a tendency to retreat sometimes, but it's meant to be a productive retreat. So, with the Page of Swords there, you're trying to learn something. And through the Eight of Pentacles, that is our method of productivity, earning money, but also working through something, literally. And I'm backing that up with the Four of Swords here. There's a quietness in your energy that says, I'm trying to get through something. I don't know if it's devastating. I don't know if it's over the top. I don't know if it's anything huge or monumental, but Taurus's energy is saying, I need some quiet time. I'm working through something. Could be an idea. It could be a feeling. The one who surrounds you. Five of Pentacles, breakage, Eight of Cups. All right, let him go. Let him go. They're showing me ending. A lot of it. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords. So shall it be. It's looking like you're trying to process it. Like I said, you don't really get angry. I mean, it's not that you can't. It's just not really your method. You're trying to process this. And through your kind of gentle way. Okay. Who did what? Who said what? Who's responsible for what? I don't know. It was either you, it was either them. They're telling me they're done. They're walking away. You're reacting to it quite calmly. Of course, if I had clarified it, I know you. There's what's on the surface, and then there's what's going on underneath that. That's one of the reasons why your readings run so damn long, is because you are intensely complex. I mean, what are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, you are taking that in extremely good measure. Very good measure. I'm not saying it's easy, but you're processing. You're working through it and you're being quiet. I don't know what ended, but that's pretty fucking substantial. This is non-argumentative energy. I don't know who called it quits or finito or who's walking away, what the situation was, but they're telling me it's over. It's over. It's over. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords. So let it be. If they need to walk, let them walk, right? And you seem to understand that to some extent because you're being very calm and you're being very quiet. Shared, you, the Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. It's okay. You're here. Beautiful depiction of the Hierophant in this deck. All religions, all spirituality, all taken into account, all harmonized, all having equal meaning and measure. All spirituality is good spirituality. I like how the Hierophant is embraced in this instead of just Mr. Uptight. Right? All inclusive. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Their energy is absent. Yours is here. Even though it says shared, I can see break off energy a lot. And that's exactly what it is. You're literally here. Nine of Pentacles. Here you are. 8 to 9. Pretty steady. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. I don't know what happened here, but it seems to be to your advantage or in your best interest. It does. It very much seems to be in your best interest. And I think to some extent you know that because you're not angry and you're not upset. In fact, I dare say, honey, you're thriving. So I don't know who did what. But to say your energy is restorative, happy, calm, standing in its power, Taurus being Taurus. You look great. Your energy looks great. So it could have been you. And doing what is right for you. And engaging in that wheel of fortune. Whether it was you that did it or was brought upon you, I don't know. Your reaction, though, is beautiful. And one that suits you. You're doing quite well, my love. 3 of Cups is underlying. You might be connecting or reconnecting with somebody soon. But things are in the midst of change. How long it will take for this change to play out, I could not say. Earth energy has its own gig, man, when it comes to pacing. I could not say. All I know is that you are really stepping back into your own in a very phenomenal way. In terms of claiming your energy, being your own independent person, you're thriving. And I'm no fucking joke. The Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, self-caring, loving. This is my corner of the world. This is what I claim. This is where I'm comfortable. This is where I'm nurtured. And it's you really claiming that power. That's you. Right there, the Hierophant. With that 9 of Pentacles, I claim this. I claim this about me. I stand in my power. I know myself as an individual. I know what I can do. Thank you very much. And I'm doing quite well with the Queen of Pentacles. So, honey, this is... It's so beautiful, it's so calm, it's so peaceful. And it is in your best interest, I promise. This is so blunt. Incredibly blunt. I would love to clarify that. And I would love to clarify your reaction. It's so incredibly blunt. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Man, I want to get in there. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, but it's in your best interest, I promise. Yes, this person's energy is marked with ending. They're done. They're walking away. They're out of this. They're not invested in it. I don't know. I don't know, Taurus. I really don't. But if you identify with this, then you do. You really seem to equate that this is the best possible thing for you. And then your energy doesn't just back it up energetically. It backs it up in the real world, the 3D. That's phenomenal. You are at peace. You are self-claiming. And you look great. Cool, confident, collected. Very much you. You accept this with a great deal of dignity and in knowing that it is best for you. So like I said, so shall it be. Advice, please. Any advice, please, to Taurus? Wow. I want to clear that fuss. You know, honey, you know, hey. However much they weighed, that's what you lost in weight. Okay? You seem to be doing very well. It's like you know this is best for you. And it's upon that reflection and doing your work, you know it, and then your energy just has this amazing turnaround, and it's like, this was absolutely the best for me. Look at how good I'm doing. I'm thriving. Hell yeah, you are. So shall it be. I don't want to contest it. I just... The depth and breadth of it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm breaking from you. I'm not emotionally tied to you. I'm done. Fuck. And you're like, that's cool. I needed to be me anyway. And I don't think you were helping with that. Jesus. But you do that in your own particular Taurian way. You do have a subtlety of style. Advice. 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 2 of Wands. Through slow, steady measures, which is very much you, you're going to go back to the basics and the foundation of who you are as a person, your energetic spirit, Your confidence, your drive, your passion, your fortitude. You're going to make small and simple decisions every day that lead you into a new pathway, one for which you can reinvigorate or feel your sense of feeling again or once more, that sense of drive, ambition. I know what's up. So here I see you being beautiful, King and Queen of Pentacles energy. Your comfort, your stability, your resourcefulness. I know what's up. Thank you very much. This is my corner of the world. But soon you're going to re-engage in fundamental building blocks. Now, it starts with very small decisions and very small communications regarding what can I do to get me back in track with myself, my goals, my dreams, my drives, my ambitions. I want that energy again. I want to feel like me again. How do we do this? And it starts with very simple decisions in regards to re-engaging with yourself in a way that makes you feel good, confident, capable, which you always are. So you've gone back to the fundamentals over here, back to the drawing board as it were, in terms of how to best re-engage your energy in small practical ways, which no doubt is lending to this experience. And this is the beautiful self-claiming energy. So when I tell you that this situation was in your best interest, that's exactly what I mean. You're thriving, honey. And perhaps that's why you're taking this in so well as you are. And it's like, you know what? This was for the best. I guess it doesn't really ultimately matter who did what or said what or walked away from whom. And all I care about is what's in your best interest, and your best interest is here. And thus I am satisfied, so I hope you are too. The energy's great. You look great. It's happening now. How long now takes, I don't know. I don't know. But it's going to happen over some time. You got it. If there's anyone who doesn't break a sweat about time, it's you. Alright, Taurus, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Virgo, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Based on reading only, no clarification. Show me Virgo, please. Mid-month. Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo. We enter into your season soon. We could all do with it too, honey. Everybody just kind of needs to settle down and take stock of the situation, you know. Concentrate a little bit more on the home, one's personal energy endeavors, yeah? All right, we're going to do a very light yours and theirs reading today. Emphasis on the light. We got to tighten these mid-months up, honey. We got to tighten it up. The Empress. Oh, aren't you looking good? What's going on? The world. What you doing? Judgment. Holy shit, honey. Okay, look. The fact that you opened with the Empress tells me that whatever you're doing, it's probably correct. All right? You're coming from a strong seat of power, a strong seat of personal power. So I don't know what you're closing out, but you're going to do so as you continue to engage with whatever that cycle is that's closing, and you're getting more and more proof from the universe under judgment that the timing is correct or that what you're doing is correct. It feels inevitable. It is kind of like you're cleaning house in a way. You are making decisions, what stays, what goes, and the more you continue to operate under that decision-making process, the easier it's going to become. So how many cycles are closing, I don't know. But you seem to be going through a heavy process of this is right, this is not, this is right, this is not. You're closing something out, and the more you continue to engage with the end of that cycle, you understand more and more that it's correct for you. If this is love, life, work, cleaning the shit out of your house, I don't know, but it's something like that. Just please know that whatever it is you decide is coming from a seat of power. Is correct for you, in other words, okay? It could be love, I don't know. Who is surrounding the Magician, Six of Pentacles, the Tower? They're telling me, at least they were, that they wanted to pull in a balance with you. Somebody around you wants to pull in a working balance. Compromise. Give and take. Then they're marked with the Tower. Some sort of dramatic change. Possibly confrontation. Their energy went from, okay, that's pretty manageable, no big deal, I'm not tripping on Virgo too hard, to they're reacting to something. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess, looking at yours, that they're reacting to you. You made some sort of judgment call about the balance, the way this connection goes back and forth, I don't know how well they're taking it, but they do seem to be a little surprised. Because you are the one being marked with the world of judgment. So this is literally your call. So somehow you are upsetting the balance. Now, I don't know that you're ending the connection, but you do seem to be insisting, hey, I got to upset the balance. Okay, because this person's energy is telling me they kind of prided themselves on the balance that they kept with you, and they'd like to keep it as such. Maybe you didn't think that that was working for you so well. Because you're like, I want to upset the balance. Or maybe you're talking about ending it altogether. I don't know. Their reaction's kind of like, what? I didn't even know you were thinking that. I didn't even know you were feeling. I thought we were good as we were. Didn't you want to keep on keeping on? And Virgo's like, no. Actually, I've been taking an assessment of our connection, and I have come to realize that some things need to change. I'm like, what? No way. And Virgo's like, way. Yeah, no, totally. Just please know, again, the fact that you're opening with the Empress tells me it's coming from a place of respect, commanding of one's principles and self, and what it is that you are looking to see, okay, in this relationship, in this connection, what's going on. There's a certain level of expectation, the highest level of productivity, and there's something here that you're wanting to see. I do believe you are giving this person more of a consideration attempt as opposed to an ultimatum. I really do. I really do. Let's see how they take it. What you share is an Ace of Pentacles. You share love with the King of Cups, and you share the Chariot card of Cancer. We also have some Scorpio here. Yeah, the fixed signs in general, Taurus, Libra, doesn't matter. So, it's looking like it's amenable, right? The High Priestess. Your intuition has been kicking off for a while. Okay, so I told you weren't just throwing the whole thing out. There are things that you are doing, though. It's like microcycles that are leading to bigger ones. You understand? The smaller the decisions you make about what's correct, what's not correct, under the productivity of your energy, it's kind of leading you up to this. As you make smaller changes, again, what stays, what goes, that kind of energy. There's something here that's leading you up to a bigger picture with your person, where you're kind of like, I'm making this declarative. And I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been doing a lot of cleaning up and organizing. And I've been trying to figure out a lot of things. And in so doing, there's something about us I understand needs to change. And they were fine. They thought really everything was fine. They didn't want to disrupt the formula. So they're actually kind of surprised by what you're presenting. And you are presenting something very strongly, but it's coming from a place of respect. It's coming from a place of knowing thyself. Their reaction, they're telling me, the both of you, you share a history, an Ace of Pentacles, okay, a strong something with each other. And it was investment that turned really well. King of Cups, you both share a fair amount of love between each other, and then also the Chariot in your future orientation. So you were both still very much in love with each other. You both still have a great deal of love for each other. So it's looking to me that while they might be surprised by what you're proposing, they seem to be adopting it, whatever that is. And it is for the sake of love, and it is for the name of love, yes. And you're telling me, I've been feeling this way for a while. I've been feeling this way for a while, Christina. And the more in touch you get with your Empress energy about what's right for you and what you feel is correct in the connection and what needs changing, you're going to ask for it. You'll ask for whatever that is. And they seem to be in a position of having to adapt to that change. They're surprised, but I do believe they're willing to adapt. There's something here that they were satisfied with the balance. You weren't. Let's just keep on doing like this, Virgo. And you're like, Let's talk about that. So I still see you two drawing in a connection. There's heavy love here. It's looking like they're trying to adapt to what they are quite surprised by. And you are asking for it. You are asking for something to change. If it doesn't transform, there needs to be change and or transformation here is what you're asking for. As you kind of clean house, whatever that looks like to you. Okay. But it is coming from a good space. You've been feeling it for a while. Advice, please, to Virgo. Advice, please, to Virgo. Advice, please, to Virgo. It's kind of like you're asking your person, hey, it's time. It's time to wake up, to shake up. This thing between us, there's something here, an element that needs changing. And they're like, I thought we were fine. This is crazy. And you're like, hey, well, other than this thing or two, it was fine. Trust yourself is my point. It's coming from a good place. Your energy looks clean. Show me the advice, please. It makes me nervous when people ask for radical transformation and it comes from a place of swords or something like that. But between your High Priestess energy, your Empress energy, and your Judgment energy, it looks to me like whatever this is that you're proposing is coming from a good space. They're surprised, but it seems like they're willing to change. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So there's that Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. There's something here that you don't want on your mind anymore. You're kind of sick of it. You've been tossing around a couple different thoughts, a couple different feelings for a long time, and you've kept them to yourself for the most part. And you're kind of sick of it. Eight of Cups. You're kind of sick of it. You're kind of sick of holding on to the thought. You're kind of sick of holding on to the energy, and you want resolution of it. You're kind of tired of keeping it up here too. So this whole back and forth and keeping things to yourself and trying not to get emotionally caught up in it, you're sick of the whole thing. Okay, so recognize that. And that's going to help you move this thing forward. And that's what I'm saying. If you immediately started kicking off with decision making from a place of Seven of Swords or doubt, I would be like, Virgo, I don't know about that. But no, because you've done all that and you're tired of it, okay? You're tired of the confusion and you don't want to invest in the doubts anymore. You have a stronger sense of direction in what it is that you're asking for. So trust that instinct. It's correct. Okay? All right, Virgo, I hope this helped you. You put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Capricorn, welcome to your mid-month check-in. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only. No clarification. Show me, Capricorn. We're going to do a brief yours and theirs today. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Capricorn energy. What's going on for Capricorn and their person? Capricorn and their person. What's going on for Capricorn, please? That's interesting. It's pretty good. Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. All right, shared. Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay, that's terribly fascinating. Page of Wands, that's what I thought. All right, low-level communication here, a little bit of interest. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. It seems to me that from a good, strong place of your energy, we have the Empress here and the High Priestess, Empress, High Priestess, Seven of Wands specifically. You're showing me defensiveness and a little bit of blockage, but it's coming from a good place. There's something about your energy that says, look, from a good place of experience and productivity and understanding that I love myself and who I am and what I'm about, and also having a strong sense of intuition for which I abide, I am choosing to put up resistance towards you. There's something in your energy, again, coming from a good place, a healthy place of good self-esteem and a good space of inner knowing. Your instinct and frankly your experience is telling you to kind of block a person's energy. Now, I don't know that it's malicious. I don't believe it is. The Empress and the High Priestess have no reason to be. Your intuition is telling you cautious, be on your guard, don't give everything away. You know, something in your energy is telling you to hang back. You know, not to put so much of yourself into the other person. They're showing me the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. This person is going through a phase of healing thyself, healing thy sense of self specifically, having to do with their independence, their ability, their capability. This person is telling me they may not be the most confident on their own, in other words. And it's something that they're telling me, I'm trying to work on it, Christina. Okay, give me that credit. And I am giving them that credit. There's something about in the space of their energy that says, I'm trying to improve myself. Literally, that's what the translation is. I'm trying to improve myself. and I'm looking to Capricorn to acknowledge it. So this person is waiting on you to kind of acknowledge their energy as they kind of work on themselves and improve on themselves. It's kind of like, hey, Capricorn, will you look at me, please? Will you notice my efforts? Will you notice what I'm trying to put into myself? And you're kind of in that space of, I don't know, I'm pretty solid as I am. I'm pretty tight, your energy's saying. I'm pretty tight. I'm the Empress and the High Priestess, you know, and I just got the feeling that I should, when it comes to you, I should be guarded and I should be a little protective of myself, because you don't seem to have such a strong self. You don't have such, comparatively, this person, in your estimation, does not have as strong a self, a sense of self. I'm sorry, I've been doing this all fucking day and I'm tired. They don't have as strong a sense of self as you do. And there's something about that that bothers you. And despite the fact that they say they are working, they're still kind of showing me a little bit of insecurity, because they are looking at you for confirmation of their efforts. So I can kind of see where your energy's coming from. A little bit. How far it goes, I don't know. I'd have to clarify, and we can't do that. We'd be here all day. I just know that you've kept your energy and your interest and your communication to a minimum when it comes to this person. Page of Wands. What's shared between you, Seven of Cups. So there is a little bit of love history between you two. The Queen of Pentacles, that's you. You are over here. This is you. Telling me, I don't think I can become emotionally invested in this person, at least not at this time. So I'm going to reduce my communication towards them. I was open to love cups with this person when I met them. Yes, I was. But, okay, I'm not throwing my whole self into this person. There's some aspects to what you're experiencing that you don't terribly trust. But I have to insist, despite the fact that you're having trust issues with that person, Capricorn, it's coming from a healthy space. So I trust you. If this kind of doubt and pushy, offy energy was coming from a place of doubts or suspicions or low-level energy, I'd be like, Capricorn, I don't know about that. Maybe you're being too harsh. Maybe you're being too critical. Maybe your standards are way too high. But it's actually coming from a space of, I know myself, and I think I know this person. And I don't think I can give them the best of my energy, because they don't know how to present the best of theirs. And in order for someone to present the best of their energies, they'd have to have a stronger sense of self. And that's exactly what they're telling me that they need to work on. Unfortunately, they're not doing a good job of showing that to you, because they're literally looking at you for confirmation of their efforts. So again, it kind of speaks a little bit to insecurities. See, I'm working on myself, Capricorn. See? Can you acknowledge it? Can you acknowledge it? Can you acknowledge it? Can you acknowledge it? And you're like, okay. Yeah, thanks for playing along. And so, while there was some love interest here, it was, again, at the interest level. Okay? It wasn't in depth, not that I can see. This is more on the surface, where something was experienced, and it was only experienced so far. It was only taken so far. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, your sense of security is here, but you're not emotionally attached to this person, and you're not putting too much of yourself in them. It opened with exploration, and now it's kind of closing off with, I still know who I am, and I'm telling myself to be reserved when it comes to this person. So I don't know if this helps you. I don't know why I'm seeing it, but it's confirmation for some Capricorn somewhere. I know it's lackluster, but it's looking like you got a good head on your shoulders, and you know, somebody says, look, I'm working on myself. I'm working on my sense of strength and spirit and independence, and look at me. Can you look at me? Can you give me confirmation of my efforts, please? It's still kind of hearkening back to how much work they still need to do. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was well and truly independent, they go do their thing, and they're not asking you to look at shit. They just do it. They just be themselves, you know? And you're just not in that space where you want to invest more of yourself. And again, it's coming from a very solid sense of self. So again, know thyself, you know? Not every connection you encounter is meant to be of depth or quality of long standing. And the more in tune you are with yourself, the more you understand that basic principle of connectivity. Okay? Not everyone you meet is meant to be of long standing in your life. You have to know who's worth giving your energy to, you know? And you're not here, you're not put on planet Earth to complete somebody else. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not that person. Sorry, it's just my background and the experience dictates that you should be a whole person before you try to connect with another whole person. Otherwise, you're just walking around meeting people hoping to fill in each other's blanks. And what the hell is that? No. You're looking like a relatively whole person. You seem to know what's up, what's going on. So give yourself that credit. Your instinct is telling you with this person, maybe not so much. Let's not invest in this person too much, you know? Show me any advice, please, to Capricorn. Advice, please, to Capricorn. Advice, please, to Capricorn. Yeah, it really irritates me. I'm looking for somebody to complete me. Honey, complete yourself. Complete yourself. Otherwise, you're always going to be running around making connections with people based on need and have to and pressure instead of wants. Okay, King of Wands, confidence, Two of Cups. Page, you're telling me you know what you're looking for. You're telling me you know what you're looking for. Is that Kevin? I'm not confused. I know what I'm looking for. Yes, you do. Yes, I know. I know. You're telling me, look, the reason why my investment and interest in you is so small, okay, is because I know what I'm looking for with confidence, and this is where I want to invest my energy, and I don't want to hesitate. That King, Queen of Wands, they don't hesitate. With this person, with a place of conviction, you hesitate, and that's why you have such a limited frame of reference for your energy. It's because it's coming from a space within you that's competent and forthright. But when it comes to your love cups, you don't want any hesitation. It's like, I know what love is, and I'll invest in that immediately. I just know what I'm looking for, is what your energy is telling me. There you go. And no doubt, you keep on with that, you're going to find what you're looking for eventually. Okay? Capricorn, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Scorpio, welcome to your mid-month check-in for August. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only, no clarification. What's going on, please? We're going to do a very light yours and theirs reading. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio and their person. And I'm happy to tell you we go into the Celtic cross rotation over the next couple of weeks. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio and their person. What's going on? The Magician. Yes, you are. Four of Swords. King of Cups. I like it. I like it. It's restorative. I do. That's pretty good energy. King of Cups, that is you, of course. Beautiful. Magician, Four Swords. It's kind of like saying, look, Christina, okay, I want big feelings, but I need to rest first. Take some time out to meditate, understand our feelings, what it is we're trying to do, what it is we're trying to achieve in that heart space, and why. Our big feelings, where they're going, what they're looking like. Okay, so it's kind of like you want to manifest the best possible quality of love within you. And where's it going? Why? What does it look like? And with whom? I don't know. But the point is that you want to be ready. And for some of you might have taken a break, restoration energy. You might have reinstituted some meditation practices, your spiritual practices, your religious practices, whatever that is. And said, through these encounters, through these quiet times, through these meditation principles, these spiritual practices, I have gotten realigned with myself, my energy specifically, and I'm ready to go. It's an oversimplification, but there you are. All right. Somebody surrounding you. Oh my. Devil. Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Well, I'll give them this. They have decided that they love you. That's something. They could be intense. They could just straight up be Capricorn, in which case all is well. Don't fix what ain't broke. Okay? And that's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's a little intense. This person does feel strongly that they have, they're kind of really tied to their feelings for you, and it's almost like they're saying they wouldn't have it any other way. That's something. That is something. Okie dokie. I want to clarify, but I can't. I can't. Sometimes the devil, yes, more often than not, he has a core interpretation. That is that which binds us, that which chains us, okay? Issues, problems, seeing things from a dark perspective, negativity of the mind, someone who perpetuates the darkness of their own existence because they refuse to see or think or feel in any other way or capacity. That's the devil energy. We are dictated and ruled by our fears, and so we continue to feed them. That could be it. Also, it could be that someone just has very strong but unrequited feelings towards you. You know, I can't say that that's not a possibility, but they seem to know with perfect clarity that they love you. I would just like to know the origin of that love. But if you know who I'm talking about, then you should be able to tell me if, Christina, they are a toxic asshole. In which case, you know what devil that is. Or if it's unrequited. Never came together. A deep-seated feeling that is so down that we can't explain it, and sometimes it feels obsessive or toxic just because we've never had a chance to explore it. I don't know. Let's see the shared, eh? Judgment, comeback call, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. There's love. And it's marked with judgment. That may not be the easiest thing to understand. I have to admit there's a certain poetry written in this. I know, Scorpio and poetry. Oh, don't tell me about it, honey. Don't tell me about it. I had a blog dedicated to poetry and writing for years. Don't tell me about it. I know exactly what this looks like. I know exactly what that looks like. Jesus Christ. Now to get back into it, it's just, I'm not going to lie. There is it's almost like dark poetry. It's beautiful in its weirdest way. It is poetic, nonetheless. Whether you see it dark as light, again, kind of depending on how you interpret that devil or how well you know your person. If it's unrequited and it's very deep-seated, unrequited knowledge, you may not know. You know what I mean? I just know that they love you, and they've decided that rather recently. And it comes from a very strong place that they are attached to. They themselves may not have known how attached to it they were. But you two share judgment. This is like a comeback call. You're both marked by decisions, yes. But judgment. Things have a tendency to come back around. And if it is unrequited, then there's a good chance that it came back around so that you two knuckleheads could try again. Sure. Like I said, it's poetic. Very. And there's love here. Not just one, but the both of you. You're telling me, Christina, I want to pull in the best possible Scorpio I can be. I want the best possible King of Cups, and this is our card. The Kings are fixed signs. I want the best King of Cups energy I can possibly have. I'm manifesting it, and I'm doing it quietly, and it's coming from a place that says, I understand a couple things about myself. It's a quiet space, the Four Swords. It's a retreat. Okay? And it's more of an internal thing. It's not an external thing. It's internal. Between you and you. Something you have to work out. Okay? But in yours, it's in direct respect or proportion to your feelings. They're telling me it's taken a lot to acknowledge this within themselves. And you're both telling me we love each other. So, Like I said, it's poetry and cards today. It's beautiful. Nine of Crystals, Nine of Swords, stress. Oh, I want to clarify that so bad. But given your midline, it's telling me a big source, the reason or your motivation for going into meditation and contemplation is because you're tired of the mental stress, particularly as it relates to your love energy. And I think this has been a huge motivation for you to go quiet, or to go within, or to get back in touch with your spiritual practices, is because this is where you've been about your mental energy, which is mostly love that gets up here and you overthink it. I'm sick of that. I want to manifest a solution, and I want the best possible heart space. I want to be me again, and I want to love, and I want to have a full heart for somebody, also myself. They're telling me that they love you and that they want to love you. If they're an asshole, they're an asshole. But if it's unrequited, then the love is real. And it's deep. And it pulls at this person. Advice. Advice to Scorpio, please. Advice to Scorpio. So yes, the future orientation, the both of you are showing me love. King of Cups, Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're both telling me I want to express myself to you. Romantically, vulnerability, union. I love you, you love me, and we both recognize it. Something like that. There's the confession of I love you right there. Did you know what that looks like? Sorry I didn't point that out, did I? There's the expression of I love you. Two of Cups is equal. That's the whole point of the Ace of Cups. That when it starts to get so big it overflows, it breaks off into two. Here we have the expression. The most fluid of the Knights. So yes, all the elements are here. I just know that when you say it, of course, when any Scorpio says it, they mean it. Your person is also receiving it as well as speaking it, I believe. When you two become reacquainted, or have been, or I don't know what, there's a lot of emotional connectivity between you two. I'd like to see more of the real world value, if I'm being honest, more 3D energy. But your emotional energy is speaking volumes. I apologize, it's so terribly vague. But again, it's part of the poetry. It is part of the poetry, yes? Feel me? Advice to Scorpio, please. Advice to Scorpio, please. Advice to Scorpio. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. I apologize. Some of you are looking outwards towards your happiness. Do you feel like you have been separated from that person for a while? I have two different interpretations. I apologize. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles. It's like that devil energy. It could swing either way. Some of you have been looking at yourselves for some time about how you've been broken from your sense of pleasure, your Nine of Cups, your personal sense of pleasure, your pleasure principles, what makes you happy on the personal level. Many of you have feel like you've been broken from that for a long time, and you were looking at yourself to get reacquainted with that, to fix it. I can see part of that over here. Okay? Others of you, the person who evokes this much love energy in you, you feel like you have been distanced from them for some time. And you are looking to become reacquainted with them, or you expect to, or you anticipate to. Again, there's a lot of love here. And you have the distinct operative feeling of being separated from it. And you're actually looking out on the horizon with intention. And I see your intention, it's not made up, it's real, it's here. You're both showing me the future orientation of love And it's kind of like you're over here. I want to be the best Scorpio in love I can be. And there's some things I have to accept. And I would love to see this. I want to dig on that devil so bad. I can't. I won't do it. Can't clarify. But you seem to have some sort of reasonable expectation to either become A, reacquainted with what makes you happy, which again I see some of that over here, but it's in a much larger scale, or B, you anticipate the resurgence of the energy that you understand you have such strong feelings for and they for you, and it feels a little bit on the unrequited side. Yeah, like I said, it's quite beautiful and poetic in its own way. Okay, Scorpio, put in the comments as you see fit. I hope this helped you. Take care. Be well. Pisces, welcome to your mid-month check-in for August. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only, no clarification. And heads up to my Piscean collective, your upcoming Celtic Cross reading was a bit difficult. I would dare to say it was intense. So FYI, okay? If you're not into real tarot, I don't suggest you watch it. Just fair warning. But I kept it because it had many unique aspects to it that were specific. So I decided to go ahead and keep it. Okay? And it had a potential for a good outcome too. It's another reason why I hate readings that have no resolution or resolve. Yours had the potential. Okay? But that's FYI. I have no idea if it will relate to the mid-month, but I did want to give the Pisces Collective a heads up. Show me what's going on, please. We're going to do a very light yours and theirs version today. What's going on for the Pisces and their person? Show me Pisces and their person, please. Show me Pisces and their person, please. What's going on? What's going on for Pisces and their person? Temperance. Seven of Swords. The Fool. Okay. The Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You are trying to invest within yourself a sense of healing, particularly your doubts, your thoughts, your worries, your concerns, the Seven of Swords. Now, everybody has a Seven of Swords. If you are a human being, you have a Seven of Swords. These are our secrets, our doubts, our inclinations of things to keep to ourselves because they're thoughts we're not terribly comfortable with, never mind expressing them to someone else. So these are our doubts, and that's exactly what you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal your doubts so you can make your energy open and reinvigorated to the possibility of the Fool, the new, to see things with fresh eyes and to experience things in a fresh way. And it's relating back to your love energy. So you're trying to be more open-minded in your love connection, not less. You're trying to take more chances, not less. You're trying to open up more to love, not less, or close it off. So there's something in you that you've identified as being kind of substantial and holding you back in your love energy, and that's what you want to heal yourself and or reconcile yourself to. Your person is showing me the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. What I have someone here is someone who is into their commitment, their comfort zone, their practicality, their way of life, and they're communicating that to you directly, the Eight of Wands. So they're showing me positivity in reaction to you opening up, okay? They seem to say, I know what's going on, I know who I am, I know what I'm about. I like my piece of the world, I like my corner of the world, I don't contest that. I am also committed to it. And this is who I am, this is what I'm about, these are my principles. And they are kind of communicating that to you. And there's something within your love energy that you seem to be reacting to that or radiating to in terms of the positivity. You're like, yeah, I get that, I get that, I do, I get that. I kind of want to be on board with where you are. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So you two are on a path for something quite solid. It's looking like the long term. So whatever it is, this is kind of like a quiet internal thing, things that you're trying to resolve within yourself because you want to open up to this energy in a way that's positive. And you're trying, I believe you're motivated to meet them where they are. It's kind of like your energy saying, I recognize that this person is the real deal. They're not fucking me around. They're not wasting my time. They're not telling me a bunch of bullshit because their energy is coming across as quite solid. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. This is me. This is who I am. I like to be committed. I like to be fair and square. I like to be comfortable. I like to nurture and be provided for. It's kind of coming across that way. It's not necessarily the case, but the idea of providership is here regardless of which way it's going. There's someone who likes to take care or be taken care of regardless. That's here with the King or Queen of Pentacles energy. Back that up with the Hierophant and you got a spouse. So I got a spousal energy here, and they're communicating these things to you, and you're like, yes, yes. Whatever kind of hang-ups or bullshit I had about relationships and their feasibility and being practical and reliable, you know, I want to heal my energy towards that because I want to be open to it. The vibes they're putting off, you're trying to buy. You're into it. You like it, you dig it. You like it, you love it, you want more of it. And you're trying to open your spirit up to this person. Whether this is new or old, I don't know. You two are showing me a kind of pathway here of communication, inquiry, keeping the lines open, right? Ace of Pentacles, deepening the connection into something more solid. Ten of Cups, emotional harmony. Let's take out that overview. The sun. You're trying to live in the sun, honey. You're trying to live in the sun. That's the idea. Whatever this person's point of view is on love and life, you're like, hell yeah, I want that too. But there's some things you need to fix within yourself that allows you to adopt this point of view as something that you, as the Fool, want to open up to, not shrink away from, right? Oh, I'm just making a cross-watcher's day. Now, I'm not saying there's anything fundamentally wrong with you, Pisces. It's just your reaction or reacting specifically to this person. I don't think it's in the general sense of, oh, Pisces, you've been a commitment phobe this whole time and you took a couple of counseling courses and now you're all better. No, you are reacting specifically to somebody, not in the general vague sense, okay? Because you can actually legit see a future with this person and it turns you on. You're excited. So whatever doubts you had about this person or this situation or this connection has vanished because they've kind of made their points clear. A1, they've communicated their expectations and how they see commitment, how they see relationships, and you're like, okay, I'm on board with that. You're more than on board with that. You're showing me the sun. You're showing me the Fool. You're showing me Ten of Cups. It's beautiful. You want to kick it off with this person in a way that's substantial and legitimate and has consistency on it. You're into it. You want to do it. Let's do it. You're going to like, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it with this person. I don't see it as being in the general sense at all. You're reacting specifically to someone else's energy. Okay, advice to Pisces, please. See, it's kind of like you've always had doubts about those Ten of Cups. You've always kind of had doubts about long-term relationships. And something about this person's energy provokes you to look at that, to really look at it and see this connection as long-lasting potential. Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, honey, that's long-lasting potential. You know, and you feel good. You like it. You want to keep it going. Advice, please, to Pisces. Advice, please, to Pisces. Advice. Advice, please, to Pisces. Magician, the Fool. It's repeating energies. You're done. You're doing it. You're doing it. It's over. People ask me all the time, how come you use so many decks? So I can see repeating energies. It's pretty straightforward. The Magician, the Fool, you are actually manifesting the start with this person. Okay? The commitment, the marriage, the longevity, the emotional relationship. You name it. It's here. It's happening. It starts off small as these things do, but when this person kind of declared their energy, Pisces, I'm over here. This is what I expect in life. I'm not fucking around. You're like, you know what? I'm into that. I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I didn't know if I'd ever be presented that, and that's something I had to work on. I didn't know if I'd ever have that kind of motivation because the Fool's kind of motivation. You are manifesting it. You want to pull that in. You want to pull that full energy in, and you're quite determined here with that King of Swords energy to make this happen. In other words, how they see relationships in the long-term vision, you're like, I'm into that. But specifically, I'm into that with you. I didn't know that that could happen before or that I would ever feel that kind of level of inspiration. And you are feeling that level of inspiration with this person specifically. They evoke the sun. That's not an accident. They evoke your Fool energy, not once but twice. You know, I got it. So yeah, keep on keeping on, man. It's looking good. Keep on keeping on. Pisces, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Cancer, welcome to your mid-month check-in for August. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Baseline reading only, no clarification. And we're going to do a very light version of yours and theirs. Show me what's going on for Cancer, please. What is going on for Cancer? Come on now. What's going on for that Cancerian energy, please? Cancer and their person, what's going on? The Empress, beautiful. Queen of Cups, lovely. Judgment, I don't know what you're doing, honey, but you're going to be like, I'm doing it. Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Well, they take that shit back, don't they? Some of that shared. The Sun, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. Oh, yeah, God. This is ridiculous. Eight of Cups, no shit. Híjole. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, that's the whole point, isn't it? Get your shit together. That's the whole point, isn't it? Get your shit together. Jesus. Oh my God. This is all over the place. This is all over the place. Look, I know we have some very strong feelings in this. We have some very strong investment in this. And it's not just hypothetical, it's an energetic ties. I'm talking the real world too. You just showed me the Empress. Now, you're also, here's the Queen of Cups. So I know that whoever's in this fishbowl with you, you have very strong high regard for. I know that. The respect is here of long-standing time and being in each other's energy. This is someone who's had a great deal of say in our heart space over the years. Literally the Empress with the Queen of Cups, that's you. So this person has a great deal of significance and meaning to you. We've got time here, we've got productivity here, but we also have, for some reason, something is smacking of absence. I don't know what's going on. I have an idea. A lot of pain and emotional distance when there should be more connectivity between two people. Okay. Not enough resolution of differences as opposed to a divide that's getting bigger and bigger. All right. And this did not happen overnight. Nay, nay, nay. No, no, no. This did not happen overnight. But the divide is real and it continues to widen. Absolutely. It's like a canyon. And that canyon keeps getting deeper. Sure, why not? Fuck it. Let's just make up words now. Okay, let's just keep... I'm tired. Honey, how do you know? We're at the end of the mid-month. Oh. We're at Cancer, and our makeup starts to look funny, and the hair is looking funny, and we're tired, and we're just babbling bullshit. Okay, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, Judgment. It really does feel like a lot of this is on you. There's a big part of you that's trying to figure out what to do, what your heart space means, because this person does have say and sway over your heart. They've been there for a while, you know? They've been there for a while, influencing you, your heart space. What does it all mean? Of course you love them, but judgment, it's coming up. There's a calling, there's a judgment call, there's a decision to be made. It's looking like they've made theirs. I can tell that when you two try to work things out, you work things out. But there is a lot of preposition put forth for change and remembering the substance between you two, but then it goes back into a state of, well, that's one more attempt between us that didn't work out. It's a reminder of that canyon and how deep it's getting. This person, whoever's surrounding you, is showing me Five of Wands, tension, frustration, arguments. You're over here, you're showing me that you respect this person a great deal. They're showing me tension and reflection of your energy, which isn't great. Sometimes it feels like they feel that they have to fight you. When you hold them in high regard, you try not to lose your temper, that kind of thing. So it's like they have no problem expressing their frustration to you, but it's like it's not a two-way street. You don't get to really share that to them, do you? That's kind of what the vibe feels like. Ace of Pentacles, they make the peace offering. It makes you happy for like 5 days or something, whatever that is. They make a peace offering. I won't do it again, or I'll try harder, or I'll give you something stronger to work with. And it reminds you of who they are and how they have influence in your heart. And now they're showing me Ten of Swords in the future. So it's like every offer they make in an attempt to patch things up, to move things forward, to get out of that state of aggression. I won't do it again, I'm sorry. Or that was an unnecessary argument. it's like that promise cannot be sustained. The tension in their energy does not alleviate. And meanwhile, over here, you're like, I know what this person means to me, but they don't seem to be happy. Fair enough. The shared energy. I know that once upon a time, you two felt the sun with each other. And that you two kind of kept this going in the insistence that we can continue to feel the sun. And in that same insistence for calling a diamond a spade, or a spade a diamond, in other words, it doesn't match, the energy of what you wanted to feel versus what actually happened. You can't really tell yourself you're going to feel something that's not there, but you both did. And it resulted in pain with 3 of Swords. You're over here on the overview showing the 8 of Cups. You're tired. Or you can no longer emotionally invest in this, or you are emotionally absent, and you have been. They're showing me that they kind of want to end to this, or at least to end to the pattern. But so long as one or both of you insist on calling a spade a diamond, it's not going to work. Okay? It is kind of sad to look at that, because I can see that you kind of keep in the forefront of your mind who they are at all times. It's a level of respect. You know, you understand how much this person levels out in your heart. But you're the one ultimately showing me judgment. And a timing will come when things will resolve itself. They're showing me 10 of Swords. Okay? It's like they just cannot resolve or fix the tension within them. Even though they say they'll do better. Here's a new offering. Here's a new peace offering to substantiate the deal, to seal the deal. And it makes you happy. Temporarily. And it's one of the things that's contributing to your emotional exhaustion. You could be walking away from this. They might be ending this. I'd like to see some stronger cards to indicate that. But yeah, I can't say it's not a possibility. Especially when you two keep trying to call something the sun when it's not. It's not. Was it once upon a time? I'm sure. You know? But with that determination to keep on keeping on, we're feeling the sun, and I know we're feeling the sun. Aren't we having fun? Kind of like that. It just continues to elicit more pain. 3 of Swords. So it's kind of like under the future orientation for the both of you. What you gonna do? You know? I have an idea about what this person wants to do. I believe you are emotionally detached from a lot of this. Right? It's just easier to not feel it. But I could just as also easily say you're walking away from this. But you being Cancer, it's your emotions that go first before the actual physical energy exits. So where you are in this process, I don't know. They're showing me 10 of Swords. And I can see that they occasionally drop you an Ace of Pentacles as a patch or an apology. And it temporarily relieves your energy. It does. But when you both are over here insisting we can feel the sun, aren't we having fun? It just actually kind of makes things worse. It's like when you talk to this person, you have to remember to smile. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. No, I heard you the first time. No, that's fine. No, I completely agree. I completely agree. Whatever it is that doesn't piss you off today, I completely agree. No, that wasn't forced or contrived at all. I completely mean that. You know, that's how it's coming across. Okay. Advice, please, to Cancer. I'd like to break it down. Of course I would. I think they're kind of tired of forcing a patch to stick. I don't like how you kick off with respect to their energy and how they show open frustration to you. It's It's not fair. Like, it's okay if they get snippy or snappy or bitchy, right? But it's not okay if you do. And then there's that Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I was just having a bad hair day, and I took it out on you for the 100th time. But if you tried to do that, oh Lord, I'm guessing that would be very different. Ten of Wands, no shit. Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you have begun to wonder, or have begun to wonder, and you having carried this, your advice, Ten of Wands, contemplate. Take a minute, please, to yourself that's quiet and private, where you're not sharing your thoughts or your feelings to this person. Refer to yourself first before you put them outwards. You have a problem with that. All signs have pros and cons, okay? Because you have a variety of feelings, you actually often extend them outwards before you become acquainted with them yourself. Okay, that's one of your downsides is Cancer. Otherwise, you know, everybody's got beautiful energy, but we all have problems too. Yours is that you have a tendency to seek emotional validation, especially when you experience emotional complexity. I want you to stop doing that. Yes, you have hardship, and you have every right to feel that hardship. Of course, it's your hardship. You are entitled to your negativity just as much as you are entitled to your positivity, for they are all equal, real, and valid. But I want you to go quiet. Do not extend them outwards, not with mom, not with dad, not with family, not with friends, and definitely not with your spouse. But you talk to you first about what the hell's going on here, how tired you are sometimes, and reasonable. And then why is it that those thoughts, when you give yourself honest clarity and honest conversation, why do you feel better? Nine of Pentacles. Why do you feel sometimes your energy becomes positive when it thinks about itself on its own? When you give yourself the respect of contemplation first before anyone else, why do you feel good about that? Do you give yourself enough validation first about what your energy is, what it's like, what it can do on its own? Okay? The respect that you clearly need to give yourself, because I see that you give them respect first in reaction to whatever they're doing. I cannot say with confidence that it works in reverse. So do yourself a favor. Take some time out. Meditate. Contemplate about your natural strengths and burdens. And give yourself the respect that's due to yourself about your own abilities and capabilities, and that will help guide you. But yes, did you ever notice how your energy starts to feel better when it starts to think of itself as an individual? I think you can do a better job of seeing who you are as a person, because I don't think your person gives you that same level of respect. This is not an accident. What's going to happen? I don't know. But in time, and if you resonate with this, it will be presented. Yes. Okay. We shouldn't have to force the sun. And someone shouldn't have to force an apology after acting like an asshole. Sorry. It's coming across as repetition. I'm sorry. It does. It comes across that way. You're used to the aggressiveness with this person, or the tension, or the irritation, microaggressions, macroaggressions. It's okay if they step on your toes. It's okay if they cross your boundaries. It's okay if they get angry with you or pushy with you, but you don't have that same level of reaction. That's the thing to me, man. So you need to go within and give yourself that sense of respect, of self-worth, and what it is that you are able to do as a person, and that's going to better guide you about what you should do in time. Because they're telling me, I'm done. There's too much pain here. And maybe you'll be like, you know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's me. Cancer, you put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.
Hi Sassy fam, thank you for supporting my mom. You guys are excellent.